In other music news, man, we talked about it beforehand, and now it's just passed this last week. But Salt and Pepper, so my bad.
Salt and Pepper's here.
And Spinderella, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, congratulations.
I think it's super dope that we now have the first female DJ.
Shout out to Spin.
So she's the first female DJ in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
So I think that's dope, and I was really happy actually to see all of them together.
Yeah, because we haven't seen them together on stage. I think just in general, we haven't seen them together in a very long time.
I did feel a little bit of that pain when they were talking about their masters and all the battles they're going through.
Yeah,
I hope it comes through for them. They deserve it. They more than deserve it.
It should. They need it. I mean, it's been so many decades. They should be allowed to have their masters back.
Pay them. Because
if I'm not mistaken, they pulled all their stuff off of streaming.
Yeah. Well, during this legal battle, that's why they had to. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I hope they pull through. So shout out to them. Shout out to Salt and Pepper and DJ Spin.
Nah, that'll be dope. I mean, Spinderella's been on the turntables for 40 years now.
Still rocking it.
So hasn't missed a beat. So congrats to her for paving the way for all female DJs, because I can guarantee she was an inspiration for a lot of female DJs.
100%.
Has to be.
100%.
Has to be. So, her being able to pull that off, her now being the first female DJ inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well with the group Salt and Pepper,
Yep.
The fact that she was there, just...
It was big. It was big.
Yeah.
It was big.
It was good to see them all three together. And they put on a great show. They put on a great performance.
Great performance.
Special guests. They had In Vogue pop out.
Yes.
Which was dope to see. They even had Kid and Play on stage with them for a little bit, which was dope to see.
Yeah.
And then another thing, since we're talking about the Hall of Fame, Outkast also got inducted.
Which that was exactly where I was going. I'm going there because Outkast is some of my favorites. But shout out to Outkast.
I bring it up because if we go back a couple decades in history,
right,
via the Source Awards in 1995, Salt and Pepper and Kid and Play were the ones that presented Outkast with their New Artist Award.
New artist. Oh wow!
So
the fact that they was right there,
also there for their induction while they were being inducted,
right,
as the ones to give them their New Artist Award in '95 at
that
the
is
Source
dope.
Awards. It's like a full circle moment.
That is a full circle moment.
There,
that's the universe aligning perfectly. Oh man, that's big.
I thought that was pretty dope.
That's big. And I want to throw a little shout out. I don't know if you're an Odd Future fan. I don't know if you listen to the crew or whatnot. They got some stuff here and there. Tyler's got Tyler the Creator's got some stuff. But when he came out and he busted B.O.B.
Yeah. No, he did a good job with that.
I mean, I was shocked. I mean, he came out with a lot of energy. Lot of energy.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he did a great job for what it was. It wasn't Outkast. But it's not supposed to be.
No, it's a tribute.
And that's not a knock on Tyler.
Yeah.
He did a great job. I think he kept the energy that's expected of Outkast for that matter.
Especially for that song.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that was great when he came out and he did that. I thought the performances for the Outkast was dope.
It was dope, yeah.
So
Doja Cat, that was a surprise. I didn't expect to see Doja Cat there.
I did not expect that at all. So, but no, I mean, again, Outkast, top of my list of favorites.
Yeah, congrats to them. Congrats to them for being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well deserved. I can't think of two better artists from the South to be inducted.
The crazy part is that they don't have 700 albums out. They were very particular about their track selections. They were very particular about what went on the albums.
Yeah.
And the beauty of that is that from album to album, you can see the growth.
Yeah, definitely.
You can see the maturity.
The evolution.
You can see the evolution of the music. You can see the evolution of the writing, the delivery, everything. And you can see the creativity change and mold and everything else from both of the, and
mainly Andre.
To the point. Well, I mean, even Big Boy. If you really listen to his flow early on, and you listen to it to AT Aliens, and you listen to it through Stankonia and Equimini, he evolved. I mean, he evolved. He got more lyrical. He got creative with it. Andre obviously went a little bit more of the eclectic route to a certain degree. musical route, going with the harmonies and things like that.
Yeah.
And that stood out big, obviously, with Speakerbox and Love Below.
Yeah. Which was a great way to present themselves as individuals. But still as a group.
But still, it was an Outkast album.
Right.
That was double because it was, and they were both on each other's stuff.
Yeah.
But it was, like you said, it was like, here's a group album that's individual.
Right.
So
it'd be like Wu-Tang putting out a 16-disc album.
Yes,
you know?
Yes, 100%, which they should do. There's a marketing idea for you. I won't even take a cut. Just go ahead and drop it. But again, just more evolution, and I think kind of slept on the Idlewild soundtrack.
Yeah, that one's definitely a deep cut.
I think there's people.
The movie too.
The movie was great.
Yeah,
but I think people who listen to that album, that soundtrack, they either love it or they don't. And for whatever reason, usually the people that don't haven't even actually listened to it or just never got around to it because it wasn't an official Outkast album per se. But that soundtrack is dope. I'm sorry.
And I think a lot of it has to do with them being ahead of their time. So if you're not fully a fan into what they're doing, it seems weird.
Yeah, 100%.
And it doesn't really hit until years later when you listen to it again and be like, oh, okay, like this was a dope album when it came out.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of their stuff, especially when we talk like, ATLians, like that whole album was a social experiment, if you ask me. But,
I mean, when you look at that roller coaster of vibes to those tracks, when you go from throw your hands in the air, and then you go to Elevators, and then you go to Jazzy Bell, the vibe is all over the place.
Yeah, it really is.
And that's just the singles.
Right.
I'm not even talking about the rest. So, fantastic. I mean, congrats to Outkast, and they did drop the 25th anniversary of Stank On Ya.
Yes, the vinyl. So it was pretty dope. They actually had I stumbled across it. I don't even know how, but they had like an online listening party.
That's dope.
For the 25th anniversary of Stank On Ya. So they played the music. They had a couple clips from different interviews where they were talking about the music and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then they had the website where, you could purchase all the different merchandise, the albums, the LPs, the vinyls, the CDs, the shirts.
Super dope.
All kinds of stuff
like
that.
I saw it's 32 tracks. It's got some extra instrumentals and some remixes on there. So it's super dope. So
I had to cop me mine. It hit the pocketbooks a little bit. It was like $75 for the album, but it's Outkast though. Yeah,
you're getting quality,
and it's the limited edition because it's the 25th anniversary. It doesn't have the same artwork.
Right. They flipped it up. It's like that. Yeah,
it doesn't have the black flag with them on the cover.
Right.
It's got the girl in her psychedelic form.
That album cover. I actually went out and got the Beavis and Butthead shirt that mimics that same Stank On Ya, where it has Beavis. Because it's such an iconic cover. All their covers were great though.
It was.
Remember the ATLians had the little comic inside too.
It did.
So that's why I love physical media, because you can open up that little book.
That was half of the experience.
Flipping
it
over, see who produced the tracks, maybe have some lyrics in there.
That was half the experience right there. You sit down, and I don't know if it was the same for you, but I had my little boombox, because it wasn't the desktop one. It was like a little handheld D battery, C battery type one. But sitting right on the floor, rip the plastic off the CD, open the CD up, pop the CD in, and like as track one is playing, pulling out the book and looking through the pamphlet.
Sort of yes and sort of no. So I had the.
Of course, you always were always.
I'm
one
a
up
music
on me.
cat. Yeah, I'm a tech head. I've always been. But I had the the stand that had the components. So I had the receiver,
the rack,
the turntable, and the CD player, and the cassette. So I had that whole thing with the Serwin Vegas. I had the 12-inch Serwins. So I used to piss my neighbor. Man, we lived in a low apartment, so my neighbors upstairs used to hate me. They should have been thanking me. But anyways.
For the exposure.
But when I bought a CD, usually I'm in the car opening it up, unfolding the thing. I have a CD, this is back riding with moms, moms and pops, so I'm in the car. They don't have a CD player.
So you got
it's
the
adapter.
You got the adapter?
They don't have an adapter in their car either at that time. So what I would do is I'd open the CD, I'd look at the disc, because you always want to look at the print.
Yeah.
And then I'd pull the cover out and I'd start like looking at the credits, see who produced it, kind of, and if there was lyrics, I'm reading through the kind of lyrics, anticipating in my head. You know what I mean? For the most part, you knew what the single was.
Right.
But I'm reading the other tracks, and then I get home, like you said, and I'm sitting there, I pop it in. I usually jumped in, had a little chair, and I would just sit back or sometimes lay on the bed, and I'd have that pamphlet, and I'm reading the lyrics while I'm listening to the song in order.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I was
days,
big
man.
on that, man.
Sometimes I forget how nerdy I am.
Right.
I don't realize how much I'm into that, the stats and stuff. Because as I'm thinking about it, like I used to look in to see, who the samples were, who the songwriters were. One thing that I loved doing was looking at the thank you sections.
The thank you section. Oh yeah, the special thanks was always big. You always want to see who they was talking and who they mentioned, and
the family members, the other artists. I'm like, man, this
looking
is
to see
dope.
if my name was in there. No, I was kidding.
It was like that with music, and then the same thing with DVDs when those started coming out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Always loved flipping through the books, the special features. That's the one thing I loved about DVDs back in the day.
So I don't know so when it came to special features, especially comedy movies, the first thing I looked for was a gag reel.
Yes, gag reel and deleted scenes. Those are the first two.
Gag reel had to go first. Bloopers, gag reel, whatever they called it,
Yeah.
and then it was like, let me see what scenes they cut out, and then from there, if there was anything else, I might check it out. But it was something about just watching the gag. I used to love it when they put it in the credits.
Next one up for me was the commentary.
Oh, watch the movie with the commentary on? So certain movies for me, not every movie, but certain movies I would watch it with the commentary.
Yeah, I used to try to watch all the special, like don't let me get a limited edition, special edition disc with the extra disc and the extra stuff.
All bonus.
I'm like, oh, we're watching all of this.
Yes.
6 hours later, I'm like,
I'm the only one in my family that did that. Everybody was like, all right, well, we're done with the movie. We're leaving the room.
Yeah.
Leave me hanging.
Nah.
So
I used to love that. Maybe that's why I'm so into analytics.
Right.
Maybe that's why I like my statistics.
Exactly. Statistics.
Can you reach that?